Callie, the WNBA All-Star rosters were released. Well, we knew half of the roster. We knew
Right.
anyone on Team USA was going to make a WNBA, was going to be a part of the WNBA All-Star festivities and would play in the game. So we
Right.
knew that. Uh, but we didn't know who would be on Team WNBA. And whenever they go to the Olympics, it's a thing that they started that Team WNBA will play Team USA. So there was a lot of kind of confusion, I think, around voting because
So too.
if you're already on Team USA, some people thought, why even vote for
Why
any
vote?
of them? Vote
Yeah.
for other players you want to make the All-Star team. Some people still voted for people who were on Team USA. So it was a bit, I don't know, there was a bit of chaos, and I think the WNBA could maybe in the future clarify that. But with that said, we got the Team WNBA roster. So look, obviously some things that stand out is that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark made their first All-Star games as rookies. So shout out to them. Some of the other people on this team that I don't think are surprises, Nneka, Aaliyah Boston, also second highest vote getter behind her teammate Caitlin Clark, by the way.
Kelsey Mitchell, also
Juana Bonner, absolutely. Kayla McBride, yes, love this for Kayla. She's having an amazing season. Alicia Gray, for sure. Dearica Hamby, yes, absolutely. Just made the 3x3 team in the running for probably most improved player. I'm not sure. Brianna Jones, Jonquel Jones, Arike, Kelsey. Kelsey's one where I think she definitely got the boost of being on the Indiana Fever. With Caitlin Clark as her teammate. There were some snubs though, Callie. I have 3 snubs. I want to know if you have any snubs.
I have two snubs. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
Okay, for me, it's Dejanay Carrington and Chennedy Carter. I personally voted, like I used one of my media votes for Dejanay Carrington. And I don't know why, but I really thought she was going to make it. And I was shocked to see the results. Same. And I think one thing for me is like, she's been a defensive stud. Like it's been so crazy to watch. And I get maybe in the All-Star game, that's not necessarily what you're wanting to see. But then at least like, why not Chennedy Carter? She's the perfect player to put in an All-Star game. Like she is going to give you highlight after highlight after highlight. So one of those two would have been really good for me. I feel like those are snubs and I'm not happy about them.
Yeah, I think Ezzy is also a snub as well. How do I pronounce her last name? I don't want to mess it up. I always like tongue twist it. I think Ezzy is a snub for sure from the Seattle Storm as well.
I've heard that a lot. I did not think that. I think it's because she was an All-Star last year, and I think that the Storm got better, right? Like they add Sky Diggs, they add Nneka.
They did, but she's a key part of them being better. Her defense is incredible. I
think for me,
leading the league in blocks.
Who would you take off Jonquel Jones? Because you have to take off a front court player.
Yes, but I don't like. If we're being candid, as much as I love her, right? Like it's probably Aaliyah Boston because Aaliyah Boston didn't start the season. Like Ezzy's been good all season. Her team is at the top of the standings. I can't say in good faith that the Indiana Fever should have 3 All-Stars. They should not. And also the Indiana Fever, we didn't think Aaliyah Boston was going to be an All-Star this year, not with the way she was playing initially. Same thing with Kelsey, who like her numbers started to be better. So to me, those are probably the 2 that you look at. But I think it's hard, but those are the 3 snubs for me. And like Kelsey, like I said, is probably the one you look at for Chennedy. There's an argument for Chennedy because like her numbers really ballooned when she went into the starting lineup. So it could have been like a not all season thing, but agree with you. Kennedy's definitely a snub and Dejanay's for sure a snub. I think everyone's in agreement. So those are my 3 snubs, but shout out to all the women who made the All-Star team.
Yes.
It's hard. It was a great team, and shout out to Team USA, who's also going to be playing in it. Going to be a lot of great stars and people. And for those people who were snubbed, I hope we find a way to still make them a part of All-Star festivities.
Fingers crossed. I would love to see Chennedy in some way and Dejanay. Oh, you know what? Last year they did a scrimmage. Maybe they'll do that this year and we'll see them that way.
Yes. Well, thank you, Callie Lawson-Freeman from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Always good to talk to WNBA with you.
Thanks, Nat.